Today's episode of PJ and the Beard, we have something else from our friends at Morley that you've heard in the opening clip, and the Beard is going to tell you what you were listening to.
All right, so another one of their 2020 series wah pedals.
Right.
This is the Power Wah volume.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that we've gotten in this series, we really liked.
Right. The size, the colors, the functionality,
right,
and the sound.
The colors are great.
Yes.
But most importantly, the sound. Yeah, the sound. So this is the Power Wah volume. And so one of my favorite things, the thing that drew me to Morley, the thing that I've loved about Morley going back like to the first Steve Vai Bad Horsey pedal that had been on my board for 15, 20 years, is the ability to step on the wall and have it turn on.
Right. Now,
unfortunately, with a volume pedal, you can't do that. You can't put a spring in a volume pedal, or it's going to be a long gig. So what they've done is made a volume pedal that has a wah pedal integrated into it. You take the spring out of it, so you don't get the automatic on. But we have a little switch down here to switch between volume and wah.
Right.
And, this is pretty simple. In volume mode, it's a volume pedal. Heel back, no volume, so all the way forward, full volume. Click the switch. We're in wah mode. And they did give you a little wah boost over here. And my memory is going to fail me, but I want to say it's 20 decibels.
I think that's right. I actually read something about it. Can you believe it? But I do believe 20 is right.
I think it's 20 decibels of boost that you can get out of it.
Right.
So if you want to push your wah leads
right
over. And sometimes too, like if you're playing clean and you want to get like kind of a funky wah, it's nice to give the clean guitar a little bit of a boost to boost that up as well. So that's kind of the pedal.
Yeah.
So what we thought we would do is just kind of run through that real quick. So right now we're in the heel position. So
reference tone in the heel position. There you go.
Right. So let's do reference tone.
Revolta Mondata 8 into the Tyler JT22. Smooth.
Right. And so the taper on this, I think, is an audio taper, which gives you kind of, and I think there's a lot of people that don't understand this, and I could maybe even get it wrong right now. But audio taper, I believe, is the one that typically gives you almost like a little, if you think like an exponential growth kind of curve, where a linear taper is just kind of a straight hill. And they did that so you get like not as much volume gain as you first start out, and then near the end it's going to kind of go up a little bit faster. I believe designed even for people that play pedal steels and stuff, because pedal steel players use volume pedals a lot.
And you did do some like ambient swelling in the beginning, so you can hear that you still have enough range and a sweep to bring that kind of into your playing, if that's one of the reasons that you would use a volume pedal.
So, I mean, one thing we could do is take this all the way back to the heel, have you start playing something, then I'll slowly roll it up so we can see what that does.
Oh, hold on, I got to roll this one up first. Yeah, kind of slow on the uptake, and then the last, making up a percentage, 10%, not a huge difference. Like you kind of, in my ear, it kind of peaked. There wasn't a big, oh my goodness, I'm going to try to explain something. It just wasn't as very subtle on the end, very subtle on the back end.
So we have that spot, like I would say, right here maybe?
Sorry, it's a habit, I turned the guitar down.
So you don't have to go all the way
right
back to get kind of a nice range in there. And then, if you're tired of playing with a volume pedal, you hit this little button. And the one thing that we didn't do in the beginning clip or the end clip, so Pat plays it again in the end clip, and we're really kind of going to focus on the use of the pedal in that beginning clip and the end clip that we did. Now it was just a matter of features sticking in the middle, and one thing we didn't do in either one of those clips was play with a wah pedal on clean.
Right.
And since we have it up on the board, and we had dropped the board down. And
used our feet and everything.
It was a pain.
So appropriate footwear on. It was good.
If maybe you play something clean,
yeah.
I'll just roll that. We'll rock that a little bit. It's intuitive with your foot, but with your hand, it's a little bit harder. So let's do, and the other thing that's really nice about this that you can't do with the typical Morley pedal that has the auto on is do the cocked wah thing. Now, we did get in the wah lock.
Yeah.
We did another video on the wah lock that had a button that you could click and you could do a cocked wah. It had a button and a knob that you could set for that. But let's do the cocked wah thing, and then I'm going to roll up the wah boost as you're playing. I was just interested in
what the difference was. Of course, we had it all the way to toe, so it was a little bright. But yeah, you could definitely hear the difference, and you could, like you said, have a solo standout or some kind of hook, or even like some clean comped chords, If you're in a James Brown tribute band or something.
It was when you get it up here too, it's starting to push that
Yeah, it was
Tyler a little bit. So, I think that's. I mean, is there anything else?
No, I think it's great. I have an older model of this type of pedal from them, and I think this one is an improvement over that one for sure. Especially like switching the wah on, it's much cleaner, much smoother. I think it's a great improvement. Another great pedal from their 2020 series. I'm not sure if they named it before they knew what a colossal disaster 2020 was going to be, but this is the opposite of what 2020 currently is.
Right. It's the one thing we know of that has to do with 2020 that's really, really good.
Thank you, Morley.
They have, and for those of you who don't know, 2020 is referring to their buffer. So they put a buffer in, and if you take an old Morley Bad Horsey versus a new 2020 Bad Horsey, there is a volume drop. Noticeable volume tone loss when you plug that pedal, the original one in, and you don't have it with the new one. And so the buffer that they put in is, we're really, I don't know, we're really excited about the Morley stuff. It's really cool.
Yep.
So with that, always take a moment just to thank everybody that's been watching, hitting the subscribe button, clicking notification bell, leaving likes, comments. What's your favorite Morley pedal so far? Which one have we not done that you'd like to see? In the comments. And I think with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear.
Oh, you don't have to do anything. Right, it's already done.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.